What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Sorry about that. I was trying to lipstick look a little funky. Y'all know it's the first of the month, and around here on the first of the month, we gift memberships. Now, normally I do 5 memberships on the first of the month, but today, I decided to add a little bit to the mix, and we did 10 memberships. So let me announce the people who were gifted a membership this month, and congratulations to you guys. We have Miss B. Carter, Corray, Lock Queen, Majani, Amber, Sweet Essence, Keystone Peach. Is that J. Celine McCombs? Don Don. Yes, my boo. Miss and Meg. So congratulations to those of you that were gifted a membership for the month of June. Oh, Cross Country Cruiser. Yes, my love. She has gifted some memberships. We have Miss Black, Love Black, Autumn's Mom, Kiki, Florida T-Bird, Rainbow. It's the Real Tashi, Belize and JB. Is that La Cole 86? And damn it. I said, damn it, Lord. Y'all know I know that baby's name. Demille. That's my boo, Demille. Thank you so much, so much, so much. Cub Star was also gifted a membership. So congratulations to our 10 newest members to the channel. Thank you guys so much. And thank you, Cross Country Cruiser. Mwah. You are always a supporter of the channel, and I really, really appreciate everything that you do. And I do. So you guys come on in. It is a Saturday. And I really like when people get gifted memberships, people that I know are active on the channel. No disrespect to anybody who gets a membership that I don't always see, because I know everybody doesn't always want to drop down. I know some people can't because they listen from work or they have other things going on. And I know I have a really strong replay gang. So I don't mean any disrespect to the people who are not in the chat, but I really do love seeing people get gifted with memberships when I know that they are active members of the chat, because the chat is where it's at. As my girl Cruiser would say, that's who I thought, Cross Country Cruiser. I used to get mixed up with Cruiser, with Miss Cruiser. She always says the chat is where it's at, okay? And somebody, earlier this week, somebody left a comment under my video and said, I love how you interact with the chat. It really sounds like you're having a conversation with these people rather than, just talking at. So I appreciate that. Angie Royal said, I was eating crab legs when my son said, Mom, Really B is on. And I came running. Yes, Really B. Yes, Really B is on. Cross Country Cruiser, it's my birthday month. Let's run it, cancer season. Yes, it's my birthday month too. And I was actually going to tell y'all that. So, Cross, that's why I know I love you so much, because you are a cancer like me. What? Yes, Miss Toby. Mwah. That's my Baltimore boo. Hey, Miss Toby, hold on. She gifted some memberships. Let me see who got blessed. Y'all know I can't see it from StreamYard. So hold on. Let me know who got blessed. Hold on. Because I want to make sure I call it out. Thank you so much, Miss Toby, dropping down. Y'all know Miss Toby. She be here too, honey. Miss Toby be here too. So much, Miss Toby, dropping. Hold on. Miss KK, Just Simply, Caribbean Gal, Angie Talk, and Karma Killer. So Angie Talk, you just got gifted with a membership while you legs with your son. Yes. Okay. So, and Caribbean Gal, I met Caribbean Gal, and I follow her on Instagram. I don't know if she's a professional photographer, but she takes some of the most beautiful pictures. I think I showed you guys before. If y'all go to her Instagram, she did some really great pictures of the cherry blossoms when they bloomed. Oh my gosh, I'm no expert, but they were definitely professional great. Like if she were selling the prints, I would buy them. You know what I mean? Yes. So this time next month, I was going to tell the people, this time next month, you guys, I will be in Turks and Caicos for my birthday. I will be in Turks and Caicos for my birthday. My birthday is actually July the 2nd. It is actually July the 2nd. And so what is your birthday, Cross Country Cruiser? You're a Cancer, but you said this is your birthday month, so you must be towards the end of June, because it's still Gemini. Them dirty twins, honey. It's them dirty twins. Okay, we got another Cancer. Lady D dropping down. Shantia dropping down July the 10th. Come on, Cancers. Come on through, Cancers. So yes, this time next month in 4 short weeks, honey, I can't believe it. I've been planning this trip since October, and I cannot believe that in 4 short weeks I will be on my birthday trip. Did you hear about the lady that just got caught? Which I did, Loki. And when I tell you everybody has sent me emails about that, I personally do not have a firearm, so I'm not worried about it, but I will definitely double check and triple check just off of a fluke of nature, which again, I don't even have a firearm in my house. But I have gone to the range and I have, done those things. And I have friends that have firearms. So I'm definitely going to double check, triple check, triple check. But I do have friends that are going on the trip with me that do have firearms. And I have definitely made sure that I let them know to make sure they double, triple check their luggage. So I'm going to Turks and Caicos. Okay, July 16th. Yes, LaShonda. Yes. It's myself and 9 other friends, and I'm so excited, you guys. I'm looking forward to it. We rented this beautiful, beautiful house. I think I showed you guys the pictures. I think it members only. I think I showed you guys the pictures of the house. The house is on the water. We have a pool, and then we have access to the beach. And so I'm just excited. Like, I'm ready to just do absolutely nothing for 7 days. Like, the only thing that I have even planned is on my actual birthday, I chartered a boat. We're going to go out on we're doing a private boat thing on my actual birthday. Other than that, baby, I don't care what we do. I don't care. And I'm not one of those people that July the 7th, yes. I'm not one of those people that when I go on vacation, I feel like everything has to be planned. And I don't feel like we all have to do everything together. If there's a group, like a friend of mine was like, are we going to try to go to the club? And I was like, I ain't really no big club person these days. But if a group of y'all want to go find a club on the island, go have a good time. I was like, I could do a tiki bar. I could do a lounge or something. My niece was asking me, do you want to do a tour? I said, sure, we could do a tour of the island. Everybody may not want to do the tour. That's cool too. I'm not, like I said, I'm just not one of those people that feels like everything has to be planned. Wow, you got 9 people to go on a trip. That's amazing. It is. It is. And I feel like I curated a really good group. Not everybody knows everybody, but I feel like we have curated a really good group. I did not do my global entry. However, Turks and Caicos has this thing called a fast pass, a airport fast pass. I'm sure it's just a way to get extra money, but it's a way to sort of bypass a lot of that stuff. But no, that's on my to-do list, and it's been on my to-do list for a year. Honestly, I have no reason and I have no excuse for why I have not gotten my global entry done yet. When I got back from France, I said I was gonna do my global entry, and that was 2 years ago. So I honestly don't have no reason. Honestly, I don't. I just been bullshit. And it's one of those things I just don't think about it until it's time to go on a trip. Last summer when I took that class, at the Smithsonian, the African American Smithsonian downtown, where I parked in the Ronald Reagan building, literally the global entry office was in the Ronald Reagan building. And every day I walk past that office, I said, when I go home today, I'm going to print out, because you have to apply first. And then when you get your appointment, that is where you go for your appointment. But of course, that takes a couple of months. But literally, I passed the office every day. And every day I came home and said, I'm going to do it. And I didn't. So no, but Turks and Caicos does have like this fast pass situation. Sounds like a fun trip coming up. Yeah. So, okay. See, y'all got me talking about my trip. I'm so excited. So it's myself. Niecy's going. Abby's supposed to be going. El Teddy's supposed to be going. I shouldn't say supposed to be going. Going. Abby going. El Teddy's going. My really good girlfriend and her husband. 2 of my good girlfriends and their husbands are going. So that's 4 people right there. And then 2 of my best friends are going. I think that's 10. That's everybody. Yeah. So is it, so I think it's a really good group of people going. And like I said, I'm not that person that feels like everything has to be planned to a T. So I'm just definitely open to going with the flow. I'm bringing some games. So I'm bringing like Phase 10. I'm definitely bringing some regular playing cards. because y'all, we got some spades people. I play bid whist, but I play spades too. But I know we got some spades players in the house, so we definitely gonna probably get some spades in. I ordered this game off of TikTok. I don't know if y'all seen it. It's called Drunk Lyrics, and it almost looks like a name that tune kind of thing. So I'm looking for. I've seen like advertisement for it, and that looks like a fun game. So I'm taking that. Oh, Miss Baythang, thank you, Miss Baythang. She gifted a membership. Congratulations, Miss Pretty Amazing. You have been gifted a membership. Please thank everybody in the chat. If you've been gifted a membership, y'all make sure y'all thank the people in the chat if you're here. Thank you guys so much. So I know I'm rambling on about my trip, and I'm so excited. Every year I sort of ask you guys, do y'all want me to post my birthday wish list? No, we're not playing Monopoly, but I am bringing Monopoly Deal. Monopoly Deal is better, and it doesn't get as cantankerous. Plus, I also think that the people matter. Abby. But Monopoly Deal is quicker because it's a game card. Is that the game where you have to get the lyrics right or you're thrown in the pool? Now, we're not throwing nobody in the pool, but yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have a ball. I can't wait to tell y'all about it. So, yeah, this time next month, 4 short weeks, y'all. In 4 short weeks, this time next month, it'll be done. All right. I do have a little bit. Now, I don't remember I think I know what this is. So I ordered a few things. I guess I have to start getting my package and stuff together. So I ordered a few things for the trip that have started to come. This is a bathing suit and I think a cover up. I think it's a bathing suit and a cover up. Hold on. Oh, that's a 40% off coupon. Okay. I just want to make sure before. Okay. No, we're not throwing nobody in the pool. No, we might dunk you once you get in the pool. Okay. So this is, I think this is either a bathing suit or maybe I ordered 2 bathing suits. Maybe I didn't order a cover up. So this is one of the bathing suits I ordered. This is a cute little bathing suit, black and white. I thought I ordered a black cover up, but I guess I didn't. But I'm gonna order me one. So that's a cute little bathing suit. You know the little fat girl bathing suits with the little skirt on it, child. And then I ordered this. Is this a bathing suit or a cover up? I felt like I had ordered a bathing suit and a cover up, but I guess I ordered 2 bathing suits. And then I got this bathing suit. I thought this was cute and colorful. This is a cute and colorful one. I looked at like the high-waisted bikini situation. I decided against it. But I do want to cover up, so I'm gonna have to order up. I'm gonna have to order me a cover up. I have to order me a cover up. Okay. All right. This is also the first day of Pride. So happy Pride for everybody who celebrates Pride, whether you are a member of the LGBTQIA community or, I'm getting my hair braided in a couple of weeks. Actually, I am. Yep. I'm getting my hair braided. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it look like in the summertime around here. Matter of fact, I think that's why I got my color redone when I went to the hairdresser last week. That's why I got my color redone. Well, I have enough bathing suits. I just ordered 2 new ones. Y'all, I got a whole plethora. As much as I swim, y'all know I got bathing suits. That's why I think I need a couple of cover ups. I love that colorful one. You need a different cover up for each bathing suit. Well, the black one, I think it would match everything. But I already have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have like 4 or 5 cover-ups already. But, I was like, I want a couple of new things. So happy Pride. And again, if you are an ally to the community, also, just make sure, you helping to celebrate this month as well, honey. The trip it's a week, so it's 7 days. We're going from Sunday to Sunday. We're going from Sunday to Sunday. Why I can only find half of all my bathing suits. Do you know what, Kenya? I've done that before. I've ordered duplicates before, because when you order from the same websites over and over again, you order duplicates. You know. So I went to the movies today. I went to see the Garfield movie. That's really Garfield's daddy. That's Garfield's daddy, Vic. Okay. So we went to see Garfield earlier today. Took my nephew. He was my birthday date. Just mismatched tops and bottoms. Lord Abby, figure it out. I need you to figure it out. I need you to find it. Dig deep. Okay. Dig deep. Something else I was going to say before I jumped into the topics. Hold on. Let me look at my list. Because, you know, y'all, I know I say this every time, but we really don't have a lot to say, child. Oh, my wish list. So I am going to post a wish list. I need to update it. What I need to do is see how much stuff I can find that I like over on the TikTok shop that I can find online on Amazon. Because I ain't figured out how to do a TikTok shop wish list. Okay. I haven't figured out how to do a wish list on the TikTok shop. But there's a lot of stuff on the TikTok shop that I like. But I am going to post a wish list. And again, it is for people because people do ask me. And I'll do, before I leave, probably, if I'm leaving on that Sunday, probably that Saturday, we'll do a birthday live before I leave for the week. We'll probably do a birthday live. Hey, Mr. Willie Brown. And I'll open up whatever packages I get. I'll open them up at one time. We'll do like one big ungifted or whatever. Or I may do it the Thursday before I leave. Only reason why I say I may do it the Thursday before I leave is so I can put all that stuff in the trash. Because if I get a bunch of packages and stuff, that way I won't be leaving a bunch of trash, like a whole thing of trash in my house. And trash comes on Friday. So I may do it that Thursday. It just depends on what it is. Okay. I think that's all I wanted, all the announcements. I feel like I'm missing something. Well, anyway, I feel like I'm missing something, but I'll remember. Hey, Jay Parrish. Just seeing this, hit the like button on the way in. Yes. Hey, give me shelter. Hey, boo. All right. Is it over already? No, I just started. I just been talking. I just been running my mouth, child. I really feel like it was something else I was going to say, but anyway. Okay, let's just get into it. All right, we don't have a lot to talk about, but I do want to spend some time on the Real Housewives situation. Oh, it's Black Music Month. That's the other thing I want to say. June is also Black Music Month. There's a really cool Instagram account. If you guys do not already follow it, y'all may want to follow Music Sermon, MUSICSERMON on Instagram. I know last year for Black Music Month, they did a challenge every day. I checked to see if it was one posted for today. I haven't seen one posted for today yet, but every day they did like a Black Music Month challenge. So like if you're active on Instagram, it's a really fun little thing to do. Where they might say your favorite cookout song or your favorite R&B song or your favorite gangster. Somebody said gangster in the chat. Your favorite gospel artist. Like it'll ask you, so you could just like, play the song, repost it or whatever, and you could tag people and then they could post it. It's really fun. So if y'all don't already, hey Mims, hey boo. Not My Life is a Reality Show's about to get canceled for ratings. Child, they all about to get canceled. Child. Yeah, June is Black Music Month. Yep. Really, B, did you see that American Airlines kicked 8 Black men off the plane for body odor? None of them were sitting together or knew one another. I did see that. It's pretty amazing. And I find that to be... I find that to be absolutely ridiculous. Hey, Ray. Hey, boo. I find that to be absolutely ridiculous. Like, first of all, and then allegedly they were the only 8 Black people on that particular plane. So first of all, I want to know where this plane was going and coming from that it only had 8 Black people on it. Because I don't know if I've ever been on a plane that only had 8 Black people on it. And I mean, I'm talking about if I've been flying internationally and flying to, I think maybe when I flew down to Saint-Tropez might have been the least amount of Black people I ever seen on a plane that I've been on. So I want to know what plane, where they was going or where they was coming from, that it was only 8 Black people on an American airline plane. That don't mean that they lied. I'm just saying I want to know where the hell they was coming from and where they was going. But I do find that to be absolutely ridiculous that all 8 of them miraculously had this body odor, but they weren't sitting anywhere near each other, nor did they know each other. I find that to be absolutely ridiculous. And I feel like the crew on that flight has a lot of explaining to do. Yeah, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to announce to y'all. So yeah. All right. J-Lo. J-Lo said that she canceling her tour. She said she's canceling her tour to focus on home and her issues and things she needs to deal with at home. Now, of course, we know that the word on the curb is that her and Ben are not working out and life is not good. As somebody who had no intention of going to her concert, I mean, I honestly just don't care. I don't care. I mean, yeah. So yeah, I don't care. I don't care. No man took me to Saint Tropez. I wish. So I took myself to Saint Tropez. Okay. So yeah. So that's pretty much what that is. Yeah. Okay. With that being said, good luck, Jennifer and Bennifer and Ben or whatever. I hope y'all work those things out. Okay. In other white people news, Brad Pitt's daughter, Shiloh, has filed official paperwork to drop Pitt as her last name officially. If you guys did not realize that Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie are still trying to get divorced, they are fighting over this chateau winery situation. And in the interim, Angelina has accused Brad Pitt of being physically abusive to her and the kids, and it seems like he does not have a current relationship with the kids, and things are just not going really well. And now it seems like Shiloh has officially filed to drop Pitt as their last name. I find it hard to care. Not because I have an issue one way or the other with any of these people involved, but I just feel like Brad and Angelina, y'all did Jennifer wrong. And nothing good is going to come by you till you do right by me. I feel like y'all did that woman wrong. Y'all tried to gaslight that woman and make her think that she didn't know what was happening is what was really happening. I don't give a damn whether Brad Pitt and Jennifer's marriage was in a good place or a bad place. What we know is that Brad Pitt took his happy ass down to go make a movie. Go make a movie with Brad Pitt while he was still married to Jennifer Aniston. And next thing you know, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie done fell in love, and he divorced Jennifer, and then he done got married to her. And we were supposed to believe that wasn't nothing happening down to that movie set. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Anthony, thank you so much for gifting memberships. Let's see who got them. Congratulations. Let's see who got the memberships. Lady D, Dorothy Carter, Queen Black, Danny Virgo. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate you making that gift. Thank you. This is so disappointing. I was Brangelina since day one. I was never Brangelina because, like I said, I felt like he cheated on that woman with Angelina Jolie, and then they flaunted it all in everybody's face. I'm sorry, man. You know what? I never get gifted memberships either. I be on other people's channel, and the people be giving away memberships. I've been on people's channel where they done gave away 200-300 memberships, and I never get one. And then the people be like, well, do you have your settings set to receive gifts? And I think I do. I'm almost certain that I do. But I don't never get no gift, so I understand the feeling. Um, no, we were not all rooting for them. Xavier, speak for yourself. I wasn't rooting for them because, like I said, I was team Jennifer. I was team Jennifer. I always thought Angelina Jolie was a little off. And I'm not saying that Brad Pitt is innocent, that he didn't do nothing to them people. I don't know nothing about it. I know I don't think I care. I thought I turned it on. It's pretty amazing, but I'm gonna have to double check. How do you turn it on? Racism. That's why memes. Thank you for the super chat, memes. How you turn it on so I could have sworn I turned mine on because somebody told me that before and I thought I had turned mine on. You was just rooting for the prettier woman. My best friend in college hated Angelina for breaking up Brad and Jen. Well, I don't know if it's gone to hating because I don't know none of these people in real life, but I was a team Aunt Brangelina because I just felt like I felt like they would just put that, they just flaunted it all in that woman's face. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, child. But I was going to do like a deep dive into that whole story. And then I decided I didn't really care that much. Honestly. Do I think that Angelina and Brad Pitt's relationship got toxic towards the end? Probably. But I feel like it started in toxicity. And I feel like Angelina Jolie is toxic. I mean, we're not going to forget that she used to carry a vial of her brother's blood around her neck. And her and her brother have kissed on the mouth on the red carpet. Like, we're not going to forget that she used to do that kind of stuff, like, to get attention and stuff. What's up, Quintessential? Hey, boo. Angelina probably put a little Angie essence in his food. Yeah. Thank you again for the super chat. Yeah, we're not going to forget that Angelina Jolie ain't used to pull stunts. We're not going to act like Angelina Jolie used to pull stunts. Okay? Okay. That wasn't her brother in the vial. That was Billy Bob Thornton. My bad. Okay, you're right. It was Billy Bob Thornton. But she used to wear somebody's blood around her neck. Hey, Sin, how you doing? Her and her brother, right. Okay, so the blood was Billy Bob, but she kissed her brother on the mouth. That I know. I remember I remember her doing that. Exactly. She still kissed her brother on the mouth, but okay, the blood was Billy Bob. But can we agree that that's not normal? Can we agree that that's not normal to be wearing somebody's blood around your neck? Can we agree? Thank you, Quintessential. Oh, thank you for the love. Sending me a super chat just because I believe that. No, princess. The blood was Billy Bob Thornton, but she kissed her brother on the mouth. That I remember. It was her brother. But yes, the blood was Billy Bob. Right. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank you, Give Me Shelter. Clearing it up. Clearing it up. Right. It's giving me seriously. Yes. Yes. But again, let's be clear. In the grand scheme of things, I don't know none of them people. So in the grand scheme of things, I just don't care. Right, Angie. Regardless of whose blood it was weird. Very Kardashian before the Kardashians. Child. The North remembers. Somebody tell me how to make sure I have my gifting turned on so I can be getting gifts. Like I said, I'd have been in people's chats to giving away all sorts of memberships and I never get them. So make sure y'all show me how to do it so I can make sure my gifting is turned on. Okay. So J-Lo is not going on tour, and I think the delegation just don't really care that much. They say that the Republicans have raised $53 million in the 48 hours that Donald Trump has been a convicted felon. Now, let me explain something. I'm not gonna go off on a whole rant, a whole political rant. But when we get to talking about Donald Trump and the dangerousness, I don't know if that's a real word, but I'm gonna make it up for now. The dangerousness that is what's going on right now with our politics and the future of our country. I need y'all to understand why that is. Like, I need y'all to understand the seriousness of that. The man becomes a convicted felon and they are damn near making him a martyr. You understand what I'm saying? $53 million in 2 days is crazy. Right. That is their king. it is a cult. And that's why I'm saying, like, y'all need, when I say y'all, I'm talking about all the people that are like, well, I'm not voting for either one of them. And Biden is this and Biden is that. I need y'all to understand why, honestly, right now, we need to put all that shit aside. And I'm not saying don't hold them, but can I say something that's about to make somebody mad? I'm going to say something that's about to make somebody mad. It's about to make somebody mad. The same people that will sit here and say, I'm angry with the Democrats because we haven't put, Biden is running again and Biden hasn't done this and Biden hasn't done that. I bet you them same people that's talking about all the shit Biden never did, I bet you they ain't been to near city council meeting. They ain't been to near rally. They ain't donated nothing to the Democrats. They haven't worked on their campaign. They ain't passed out no flyers. They ain't knocked on no doors. They ain't done none of that. But they'll be quick to talk about what Biden hasn't done. Have you put your foot on Biden's neck? Have you elected people that's going to put their foot on Biden's neck? Have you supported your congressman, your senator, your state legislatures who are going to put the pressure on the Democrats? Have you sought out candidates that you thought would be better and be better suited? And have you worked on those campaigns? Have you walked the neighborhoods? See, that's what makes me mad. People will be real quick to talk about what isn't happening, but what the hell are you doing? Half of y'all don't even show up every 4 years, much less do anything more. And I mean, if it don't apply, let it fly. But if it's yours, hold on to it. Self-reflect. So for all the people that's talking about what Biden didn't do, that's great. Have your opinion. I ain't saying you don't have a right to an opinion, but what I am saying is, on the flip side of you having a right to your opinion, I really need you to focus on what we need to do after this election. Because honestly, every I'm not going to vote at all, or I'm going to vote for a third party candidate is a vote for Trump. And I know people be like, oh, you're being hyperbolic. Oh, that's not true. It is. It absolutely is true. It absolutely is true. Every non-vote or vote for a third-party candidate is a vote for Trump, because here's what you're doing. You are literally throwing away your vote. Now, if you live somewhere that just, like, for example, in Washington, D.C. is Democrat on top of Democrat on top of Democrat. It ain't never not no time in the near future is it ever going to be a Republican was a city. Okay, so you live somewhere like that, I mean, okay, whatever. But if you live in a battleground state, or you live in a state that has a lot of electoral votes, I'm going to need y'all to get off y'all ass, and I'm going to need y'all to go make it count. Now, that's my opinion. And I'm going to keep saying it until November. They haven't done anything, because if they did, they would know it starts in their home state first, i.e. mayor, governor, councilman, and then the senators, congressmen, and presidency. Exactly. How do I volunteer for my local politicians? Miss Carter, it's individual state by state, but you can go to vote.org and you can start there, and it'll give you state by state. When it's time for your local elections, I'm going to be honest with you. These people are out in the community, but they go to the communities that vote. Let's just call a thing a thing. So they're going to go to the church, but they're going to go to the church, the synagogues, and the temples, and the neighborhoods where people vote. They're going to go to the neighborhood meetings, but they're going to go to the neighborhood meetings where people vote. So we're going to call a thing a thing. They're politicians, and they don't have time to go to every little nook and cranny in their state, in their city, or what have you. So they're going to go to the places that vote. A lot of these people will hit the hot spots. So, Ms. Carter, in your city or state, wherever you reside, you would probably need to, there's probably a local website, and I don't have each state, but vote.org is a really good place to start. Vote.org is a very good place to start. But these people do show up, but they show up in the communities that vote. So, like, even in DC, when somebody's running for mayor, they're gonna go to the churches in the neighborhoods that vote. I ain't call you hyperbolic because I don't know what that means. Shut up. They ain't coming to Congress Heights. Yeah, I mean, and if they do, they're gonna come once, they're gonna get in and they're gonna get out. But they will go sit at a synagogue in Upper Northwest. You understand what I'm saying? When your local politicians knock on your door, open it and chat with them. Exactly. Like, I've worked on campaigns. And let me tell you something. I have gotten up at dark 30 crack of dawn and been on the pavement going door to door, handing out flyers. The candidates have been with us, and you'll be surprised at how many people will not even talk to the candidate. Literally, the candidate is right here at 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, handing stuff out. You know what I mean? Trying to talk to the people. So they do come out, you guys. But again, they're going to stay in they're going to heavily stay in the areas where the people come out and vote. That's just a fact. Find your local candidates and call their office directly in order to volunteer. Yeah, but she was asking how do you even find them? So that's what I'm saying. I know vote.org is a great place to start. What's up, Star? Because it trickles down. It goes state by state, and it'll give you all the candidates that are running in your state for everything. So vote.org is honestly a place to start. And then from there, you can get the names. And then, like Princess said, then you can reach out to the local offices and volunteer there. And you'd be surprised, something as simple as and I mean, nowadays, everything is so electronic. I mean, if you're good with, if you're good with electronics or graphic design, or hell, if you just even know how to be efficient with Canvas, you'd be surprised at how helpful you could be on something that you could probably, nowadays, there's probably so much you could do from home, like the good old fashioned days when we used to actually have to go out and go door to door, child, they probably don't even do half that stuff anymore. I know I haven't worked on a campaign in a few years, if I'm being honest, but the last time I worked on the campaign, we did more centralized things than necessarily door to door type stuff. I go to a church in Fort Washington, they come there. What's you don't have to tell us the name of your church. Fort Washington. Yeah, and the bigger churches. I'm not saying go to the mega churches, but again, they want more bang for their buck. So reach out to the bigger churches and look at their websites and find out, because they'll put that kind of stuff on their website. So you don't have to actually join a church or go attend regular service. But if, let's say, Angela Also Brooks here in Maryland, who's running for Senate, I'm sure her website or a church's website will list if she's coming to speak. So yeah. When you volunteer, the people will look out for you. Yeah. Let me tell you something. And you'll be surprised how many people you meet, how many shoulders you rub when you volunteering. I just want to say that in your last live, I checked out Project 2025, and that is some scary-ish. I appreciate you letting us know. Monique, thank you. And we are, like I said, we are still going to do a video specifically on Project 2025 because it is scary. And I'm not trying to scare nobody, but y'all need to know. This stuff is real. Like, who honestly thought that we would literally almost have a coup, like over Donald Trump not being elected? Like, who thought that we would? I mean, I'm not trying to be. Mims told me not to use hyperbolic again, but I'm not trying to be like over the top extra. But I need y'all to understand that we were literally 10 to 15 minutes away from those people that stormed the Capitol. They were literally 10 to 15 minutes away from storming the chamber, and Congress was still in there. I need y'all to understand how close they came to literally taking over and holding hostages and maybe even violence towards our vice president at the time, Congress. Thank you. All those words, an alarmist, melodramatic. I need y'all to understand, like, if you go back to that footage and you saw that black guy who was held as if you go back to the trial and you saw the black guy, they were literally on one hallway. He was literally walking them out on one hallway while the crowd was, if they knew, while the crowd was in another hallway, literally they were minutes away from there being, yeah, it was serious. And as somebody who has lived in Washington, D.C. her whole life, I never thought I would see it, because let me tell you, downtown Capitol Police do not play. That's how I know that it was an inside job, and that's how I know that there were people who were on Capitol Police who allowed it to happen, and that's how I know them people knew, and to a certain extent, they knew where they was going. Because I have seen, listen, and Al Sharpton said that he has done many marches in downtown DC. If you even come anywhere close to crossing over into the area where you're not supposed to be, Capitol Police is like cha-ching on your ass. The fact that those people not only got past all of the barriers, but actually in the Capitol, listen, and y'all know I am not a conspiracy theorist, but I'm telling you, I know what I know that I know. I know that what I know that I know. Living here my whole life, I know what I know that I know. Let you be trying to double jaywalk, what they call it, jaywalking. Let you be jaywalking down there, and Capitol Police be like, get back up on that curb. Get back up on that curb. Okay. Y'all keep thinking that this was some isolated, the people just, no. For them to be able to breach all of the barriers. Do y'all know how much security, how many barriers there are between the street and the Capitol, the front door of the Capitol? Y'all can keep thinking them people are this disorganized group of rednecks with no teeth if you want to. Y'all let the media keep showing y'all that on TV. Y'all let the media keep giving y'all that image of Trump supporters as these uneducated, snaggletooth, rednecks from the bumpkin country of Alabama. Y'all keep on letting them sell that image to y'all. Gone. Y'all keep on letting them sell that image to y'all. Hey, what's up? Another round. Hey, boo. But anyway, I'm gonna keep it moving. Princess say I can't even raise $53 on her channel. Listen, me either, girl. Me either. Weren't they pardoned? They weren't pardoned. No. They're gonna be pardoned if Trump get elected, though. They weren't pardoned, though. Some of them actually served some jail time. Some of them actually served some jail time. Yeah. Yep. All right. Now, I didn't mean to go that long on the politics, but y'all said y'all wanted the political really be back. Well, she back. She back. I feel like Miss Sophia back. And some things gonna change around here. The political really be is back. And things gonna change around here. Y'all said y'all wanted me. Y'all missed my politics. Well, here they go. Child, because we ain't really got that much to talk about. We want to know the truth of the matter, child. Now, The Insurrection Next Door is a good documentary about where's that Dad's Hot? Where's that stream? Is it streaming or where is it? Tell me where to find it. That's some serious-ish, nothing to play with. Exactly, J-Love. What I don't understand is these folks blindly following someone who wouldn't even spit on them if they won't fire. Well, people do it all the time, child. I agree, though, Jessica. I agree. Now I'm getting ready to say something that's probably not going to make y'all happy. Some of y'all going to be mad at what I'm getting ready to say. Some of y'all are going to probably be mad at what I'm getting ready to say. And y'all know I love y'all, and I hope y'all still love me too. But some of y'all are mad at Eminem. Some of y'all are mad at Eminem. Welcome back. HBO Max. Okay. I'm going to have to check it out. What's it called again? Hold on. Let me scroll up. What's it called again? The Insurrection Next Door. Hold on. I'm going to write that down. The Insurrection Next Door. HBO Max. And some of y'all mad at Eminem because Eminem, y'all said Eminem dissed Meg Thee Stallion. And I even read, hold on. Let me write this down. Next Door. Some of y'all was mad at Eminem. I even read. Let me give y'all this. My screenshot it what somebody said. I don't care if it's just rap. No white rapper should be out here disrespecting Black American women. Eminem is too comfortable in our culture, and I blame these old, washed up, bootleg rappers that claim he's one of the greats. See, here's where some of y'all gonna get mad at me. I don't give a fuck. Where was all of this anger and vitriol when these Black men were out here dogging Meg out? Where was all of this when Black men were making songs about her foot and about the shooting and making light of the situation? Where was all of this anger when these Black men were talking about she lying on this man and she trying to bring a Black man down and why they do this to these Black men? I just need to know where all of this was coming from. Now, we can talk about Eminem as a separate conversation, right? You can feel how you feel about Eminem. You can have an issue with Eminem. I saw somebody say Eminem's been talking about women for years. He really has. I mean, Eminem used to talk. I mean, he used to dog the hell out of his mama. Anybody that would talk about his mama and his baby mama / ex-wife, the way he talked about, the way he talked about his mama and the mother and his baby mama / ex-wife, I don't know what y'all expect from him when it comes to a woman he don't even know. But what we're not going to do is sit here and act like the Black community embraced Meg over the last couple of years. We're not going to sit here and act like the Black community, especially Black men in hip hop, were not out here dogging the shit out of her. That's what we're not going to do. Now, we can look at the issues and we can separate the issues, and that's fine. And if you still want to have a problem with Eminem, sure, we can have a problem with Eminem. But what we not going to do is sit here and act like everybody had Meg's back and how dare this white man come in. I agree with you. If Mel said I thought it was a double entendre, I didn't see it as a diss. I didn't either, honestly. I thought it was cute when I listened to it. I thought it was cute. I was like, okay, what if I shot my shot at Meg? And it's something about her toe, but it wasn't like specific about her foot, her toe, whatever. I thought it was cute. Honestly, I really thought it was cute. I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't say, right, great wordplay, which is what Eminem does, which is why he is one of the greats. I ain't about to get into that argument with people either about how Eminem does, doesn't, did, didn't, was, wasn't. Do I think that Eminem has benefited and he has been able to financially benefit in areas that may have been a little bit harder for Black artists? Yes, we can have that conversation too. But do I think that Eminem is a trash ass rapper that didn't deserve to get the accolades that he got? No, I don't. I do not believe that. I'm an Eminem fan. I have always liked Eminem, and I do not believe that Eminem is overhyped and he doesn't deserve to get the accolades that he gets. I'm not one of those people. Now, again, everything ain't for everybody, right? But hell, I think it's a whole lot of rappers that get a whole lot of credit and accolades that I think are trash. I think they are. So, yeah. Right, Xavier. I'm more mad at Eminem for suing Giselle and Robin. Okay, because that was stupid. That was just dumb. Now, Eminem, you was doing too much. You was reaching. In my opinion, I'm no legal scholar, but I do think that was a bit much. I think that was a lot. Okay. As a lyricist, he's definitely in my top 5. Yeah, I love Eminem. And I've loved Eminem since I first heard Slim Shady. And then when I went back and I listened to some of like his like battle rap, like, you know, his more raw stuff before, I was like, I'm sorry, y'all ain't gotta like the fact that he's white, but if he were Black, y'all would, if Eminem, let's say if Eminem was biracial, y'all wouldn't have no problems with Eminem. Y'all would be like, oh my gosh, he's great. It's pretty amazing to say I live in the D, so of course I love him. Child, listen, I love Eminem, but I just find it so interesting how we, people are jumping on this Eminem disrespecting a black woman thing when the same people was probably 2 years ago saying the same shit about Meg. Like Drake talked about, I love staying right. Drake, and again, some of the top rappers were out here disrespecting Meg, Drake, and the baby, and I don't even want to keep naming names, but a whole lot of people was out here not believing her and talking about she just trying to bring a black man down and it ain't happening. Hell, we still got some out here that still, after the man done been convicted, it's still saying it ain't happened. And she lying. Right, child. So anyway, I just thought I'd bring that there because again, it ain't really a whole lot. It's a slow news day, so we just gonna talk about the things of the things, child. We just gonna hype it up a little bit, just a little something, a little rubber. If M were black, he wouldn't have been able to do the gimmick rap at the elevation that he did. But regardless of ethnicity, he got flow and bars for days. Right, and I agree with that. Another round. I agreed that Eminem definitely, we're not going to pretend like the road wasn't easier for him because he was white. We're not going to believe that, right? I mean, we're not going to say that. However, what we're not, and I mean, I agree with what you said another round. However, he definitely is, I think he's a great rapper. I think he's a great lyricist, personally. Me personally. But yeah. Yes, Detroit is deep up in here. Okay. That's just like now everybody got something to say about Diddy. What the hell were y'all at all the years that Diddy was, slapping people around and hanging people over balconies and shit? Now all of a sudden everybody got a hard story about Diddy. Miss me with that. And don't get me wrong, I'm not judging nobody because I ain't walking a mile in your shoes, but miss me with that. Now everybody got a story. Child, miss me with that. Anyway. Let's switch gears. I just watched Notorious today. I don't know if I've ever seen that movie all the way through. I've seen bits and pieces. I don't know if I was ever interested in that movie. I feel like I said, I've watched bits and pieces, but when it first came out, I know I didn't go to the theater to see it. I know I didn't go to the theater to see Notorious, but I think maybe I've watched it maybe once, but I promise you I don't think I've watched it all the way through. Damn, it's on Tubi. Why the Detroit people ain't talking about the Queen, Tierra Marie? You know what? Mims is such a troll. He is such a troll. All right, let's switch gears. Let's get on our plane and let's head on over to Bravo. Yeah, are we at a reckoning? And I know we've sort of broached this conversation. And if people want to come up and talk about what's going on in reality TV and Bravo, we can have a conversation. I have a few minutes. I could drop the link for a few minutes. But it was reported today that the Real Housewives of What's Up, Ronnie Q? Hey, I just got finished talking about Trump. I know you would have had something to say about that. Really, B, did you ever have the chance to watch the BS High documentary? I've been waiting on you. Oh my gosh, you know what? I didn't. You did ask me about that months and months and months ago. Let me write that right underneath this one. That was on HBO too, right? The BS High documentary. I'm so sorry, Ray. BS High. That was on HBO too, right? Bravo needs a huge rebrand. They need a new show that will blow it out of the water and bring new life to the network. But here's my question though, Monique. Is that what they really need, or is reality TV just over? Is it just over? So here's what I'm saying. And like I said, I'll drop the link if y'all want to have a conversation. But here's what I'm saying. So it's been announced today that the Real Housewives of New Jersey is not going to have a traditional reunion. I don't even know what that means when they say, I mean, I know what it means when they say traditional reunion. Like, I understand what they mean by that. But I don't know what they mean. Like I don't know what that's going to look like, right? Here's the reality of the situation. There is no reality anymore, right? So the Real Housewives of New Jersey is having season. I was talking to Scotty this morning. Me and Scotty had a conversation this morning about we were talking about the different reality shows and where we are with it or whatever. And one thing is this: the ratings are very, very low this season on the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Nobody is getting along. People are refusing to film with each other, and they didn't want to do a reunion like that. Like they said that basically reunion is about resolve, and there's just no resolve here. Like these people are refusing to film together, and it is horrible. Now we've seen that with the Real Housewives of Potomac last season, and we all know how we felt about that, right? They said we saw that with Love and Marriage DC. Carlos said that he had that going on with Love and Marriage Huntsville, and that's why he had to fly down there and kind of be like, look, y'all ain't got to like each other, but we're going to do our job. We're going to film, we're going to grin and bear it, and we're going to keep it moving. Y'all ain't got to be friends. Y'all ain't got to hang out. And Carlos basically had that same conversation with his Love and Marriage DC people. Like, look, if we're going to do another season, we got to get past this. We got to get past this. I don't think this is just a Bravo issue. I think part of the problem is reality TV worked when it was really, really, really about reality. When you really, truly, people didn't know what they were walking into. When you look at those first couple of seasons of The Real World, which is really where this genre started, like The Real World are the pioneers. When you look at season 1 of The Real World, they really had no idea what the hell they were doing. It was raw and it was real. And were there times when people were maybe putting on for the camera? Maybe. But they didn't know what that was going to look like at the end. They didn't know how it was going to be edited. They didn't know what it was going to, you had Tammy Roman literally making a decision about having an abortion on television. And I'm sure if she had to do it all over again, she may or may not make that same decision on camera. We see now on shows, on reality shows, where they are constantly breaking the fourth wall, where they are constantly talking about the cameras and you bringing my business on camera. That is literally what you signed up for. But everybody now is so busy creating a storyline, creating moments, rather than the moments being real and the moments happening. And I think we've sort of jumped the shark. And I've said this a couple of times already. I think we've just sort of jumped the shark when it comes to reality TV. Like reality TV sells when the more drama is what sells. We don't, and when I say we, I'm not talking about every individual person, but we don't want to see people living happy and life good and, coming home and eating with their family. And, when we see a family on TV that's living good and getting along, what do we say? Something got to be wrong. Why? Are we so jaded as a society that we can't even accept that people sit down and have dinner at the dinner table with their family and kids ain't getting arrested and people ain't strung out on drugs and people ain't cheating on their significant other? Like, are we so jaded that we can't enjoy watching that? Is it not entertaining if we're not seeing violence and nastiness? You know what I mean? So if we're at a point now where the audience is no longer interested if there isn't drama, then that's why I say that I feel like maybe this genre has moved on. But I don't think it's boring, though, Crazy Homebody Girl. I think that we have been so... Here's what I'm saying. In my opinion. Right, they would say it's filler. I think two things. One, we know so much before the season even starts that we don't want to see anything except for the salaciousness, because that's all we're waiting for. I've said this a million times. We can go back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, the season with Cynthia Bailey's bridal shower, where they went down and they had Bolo, right? Thank you, Cassandra Ellis. Real talk. Thank you, boo. Thank you so much. We can go down there, right? We talking about so we spent the whole season. We didn't care about nothing else that was going on. All we wanted to get to was that. That's it. That's all we wanted to get to. Right? Nothing else that happened that season mattered. Same thing happened. Dang, I just lost it. Same thing happened on any of these shows when we know there's a fight, right? All we want is the fight. The same thing happened. That's what I was gonna say. I lost my thought. I got it back. The same thing happened last season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Last season, when we found out about Drew and Ralph, it doesn't matter that the season was already over. They were done filming when Ralph filed for divorce against Drew, or Drew filed against Ralph, which is probably why they did it the way they did it. They waited for the season to be over before they filed for divorce. What did they do? They literally started the cameras back up just so they could talk about the divorce. And then we spent the whole season waiting to find out why the divorce happened. Well, what happened during the season? We got caught up in that whole storyline about what's her face's ex-girlfriend, Ty Young, right? Oh, she had an affair with Ty. She was flirting with Ty. We saw Ty in the trailer and lost our minds. And then we got mad when it was literally the last episode of the season. Because we didn't care about nothing else that happened last season except for we wanted to get to this salacious storyline between Ty Young, Drew, and Ralph. That's all we cared about. So it just makes me wonder if this genre has just passed us by, because if all people care about is it's sort of like what came first, the chicken. It's like that cycle. If all people care about, if the only thing that's going to get ratings up is somebody fighting or a really bad argument or an affair or something over the top happening, then yeah, I guess it is going to be considered filler or boring when people are literally just getting along. Like, what? I'm going to be honest. I fell in love with the lifestyle. When I first started watching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I fell in love with watching people living the way they live. I mean, maybe that's just me, but baby, I fell in love with that first season when you literally had the Moloff, I can't never say her name right. And literally her family owned a fucking casino in Las Vegas. I said, bitch. Like, I fell in love with the lifestyle, watching these women who have access and do the things that I don't have access to and doing the things that I ain't doing. I ain't saying I ain't gonna never be able to do it or I ain't gonna never have access, but when these shows started, I was young. I was a teacher. Well, I'm still a teacher, but baby, I was looking like, whoo. That's what I fell in love with. I mean, the storyline, you know, the crazy storylines came later. Like, when you look at the first couple of seasons of these shows and you put it under today's expectations of a season, none of these shows would have made it. I think reality shows are y'all bloggers on YouTube because y'all are way more entertaining. But that's the other thing too. Do you know how many people say, I don't even watch the show anymore, I just watch your reviews? I love RHONJ because those ladies of a particular age didn't care what other story. That's the other thing too. People are way too conscious of what they say and what they do. Now, I understand we live in a cancel culture, so I understand that that's important because we do live in a culture where you say the wrong thing, then you fighting for your livelihood. But that's a whole nother conversation too. That's not true. What's not true, Daniel? I'm gonna drop the link. I got about 20 minutes. So if y'all want to come up and add y'all 2 cents, Bravo needs new production companies and new ideas. They are trying to make 1990s and early 2000s reality TV format work for a 2020s audience, and it ain't working. Now that could be that's a valid point. Is it the formula and not the genre? Maybe the formula needs to change. That could be it. Maybe it's the formula. The American Housewives shows have become so scripted. I watch a lot of the international housewife franchises. And okay, Dubai starts tomorrow. Matter of fact, I gotta add it to my thing. We live in a responsibility culture. People don't have cable either. Yeah, a lot of people don't have cable anymore. That's true. I mean, I wouldn't have cable, and I know a lot of YouTubers, man, they managed to do it without cable, but I don't know. If I weren't reviewing shows, I wouldn't have cable either. And I probably am going to still end up getting rid of cable in the next couple of months. I was talking at AT&T. They're putting some stuff in place, and I'm probably going to start streaming through AT&T. But yeah, a lot of those and I've heard that a lot of those international shows are really good. Right now I have DirecTV, so I'm probably going to get rid of it a lot. Social media has a lot to do with it. I agree with that, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what is in these people's NDAs, but they really need to. It's one thing to use your social media to promote the show. It's something else to tell us everything that's happening on the show. It just makes it not interesting. But Des Hop, see, okay, that might work for y'all, and that's great that works for y'all. But it does that just doesn't work for me. For me, and the way my brain is set up, I need one central place where I can find everything I need to find. I don't have the bandwidth to every time a new show comes out, figure out where it's streaming, and it's a lot. I'm telling you, it's just a lot. It's a lot. Everything is overproduced and not authentic. I miss the real world. I used to love the real world. What happened to that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like we really do need to put something in place where we're not getting everything. Now, some stuff is being leaked by people who happen to be in those places. Like the Monique and Candace fight, that was leaked by somebody who was there and got it on camera. That's why you don't get it from the beginning. When the fight was leaked, that was leaked by somebody who was there. They can't help that kind of stuff. You can't help. But when it's the actual people on the show telling all the business, or people try to get in front of stuff, so then they start talking about and tweeting about stuff and trying to, what up, Tracy? Like, that's when people are trying to get rid of stuff. You know what I'm saying? The Gorga family toxicity is bigger than this show. It's generational, and it's not Teresa's way on or off tantrum. And if it's not Teresa, oh yeah. Yeah, the Gorga stuff was bad. And again, production is messy, because the one thing Teresa has said that I do believe is that Teresa said she did not know they were going to be on the show. She wasn't told ahead of time. She just found out they were filming. So when you go back to that season with Melissa and her brother, that first season they're on the show, you can pick up on a lot of that comes down to she's upset because she feels like they're doing things for the camera because they're now on the show. Fast forward though, I do still feel like Teresa is a lie. Yeah, you just getting home from dinner. I hope it was good. I'm about to when I get off here in a few minutes, I'm about to make me some. Well, I'm about to warm up some dinner. I got some leftovers that I want. You know how you be like, oh, I was on my way home from the movies, and I was like, should I pick up something to eat for dinner? Then I was like, oh no, I still got the leftovers that I want. So I hope it tastes as good as it does in my head. She did not know they took the whole family to Italy, and when they came back, Joe and Melissa were on the show. Right, and Carlos has confirmed that, because Carlos was working on the show. Carlos has confirmed that Teresa did not know, and I believe it. I believe Teresa did not know, but also because I did go back and watch the shows now. Y'all know I'm at the end of season 3, going into season 4 of rewatching The Real Housewives of New Jersey. You can see stuff then that people probably didn't pick up on at the time. So what I can pick up on now is how conscious Teresa was of what they were saying on camera. But you can also catch that Teresa never liked Melissa. Teresa and her mother always thought Melissa was a gold digger, and that Melissa was using her brother. So everything that Teresa has done over the years, she did shit even before the show to try to break Joe up from Melissa. And it just carried over into the show. Now, do I think Melissa is extra and be doing extra too? Yeah. Yeah. But she ain't a liar. Carlos and Teresa will be doing. Yeah, Carlos is doing a podcast for Teresa sometime this month. It's this month. I just finished some of the Middle Eastern food I picked up earlier. Oh, okay. I saw somebody getting making oxtails. So everybody said I need to go watch BS High. Okay. Teresa thinking someone is a gold digger is ironic. Well, child. But yeah, so I don't know. I was shocked to find out that New Jersey is not getting a reunion. Well, once the shows are gone, what are you going to review? Well, I review a lot of scripted stuff. I don't think all of reality TV is going away. I don't even think that the Housewives are going away, but I do think, oh, be good, Mims. I know you and your migraines. Go lay down. Put a cold compress on your forehead. Lay in the dark. Yeah, I don't think reality TV is 100% going anywhere, but I do agree that some adjustments are going to have to be made. I do think that for New Jersey to cancel the reunion, that is major. I mean, even during the pandemic, they found a way to have a reunion for a lot of these shows. And the fact that they're canceling it, because I don't think it's just because the ratings are low. I think it's a multitude of things, but it's definitely very serious. Wait a minute. Season 4 is my favorite season of New Jersey. The RV trip, the Manzo boys, Pete, Teresa, Chow. I love the Manzos. I would love to interview Carolyn on my show. I don't think she would be open to doing any interviews right now because of the lawsuit. She probably would think that people are just trying to get tea on the lawsuit. But she is coming out with a cookbook. Maybe I could parlay an interview about the cookbook. And I would let her know, look, I'm not going to ask you anything about the lawsuit, but I would love to talk to you just about the early days of being on New Jersey. Like, she is one of the one of the founding mothers of New Jersey. I would absolutely love to talk to Carolyn Manzo. I love her. The bonus pay the ladies won't be receiving too. Yeah, because they get paid for the reunion. Yeah, they said that the ladies are absolutely stunned that Bravo canceled the reunion, because a lot of them, and I'll be honest with you, I think part of it is that a lot of them kept saying, wait to the reunion, wait to the reunion, wait to the reunion. And I think Bravo was probably pissed off that they felt like they were waiting for the reunion instead of dealing with the shit on the show. You know, I love her kitchen. I love her kitchen too. And let me be honest with you. This is what, if I had a dream scenario, my dream scenario, and feel free to clip this and send it to Carolyn, but my dream scenario is I would love to drive up to New Jersey, drive to either drive to her home or drive to the what's their business? I always want to call it the townhouse, but it's not the townhouse. It's the y'all know their business. I would love to either drive to her home. I mean, I don't know if she would want me in her house, but I would love to drive to her home or drive to their business. The what's it called? The brownstone. I always want to call it the townhouse, the brownstone. I would love to drive to the brownstone, and I would love for her to cook for me and sit down and do a face-to-face interview while I'm eating a traditional Italian dish that she made for me. That would be a dream scenario for me. And I would drive to New Jersey and do it. I absolutely would drive to New Jersey and interview her in person, but I would want her to cook for me. Because when I say her food be looking so good on her Instagram, I'll be like, damn, that look good. Like a couple of weeks ago, she was like, I woke up this morning and decided I wanted some cinnamon buns. And she made cinnamon rolls from scratch. I was like, I want one so bad. It looks so good. And then when I watch the old shows where I'm watching her cook for her family, like when she made that Thanksgiving, like for example, here's an example of the stuff we're missing on reality TV. When Carolyn made that Thanksgiving dinner for her family and she cooked that meal, baby, and she barely had on any makeup and she was in sweats and a t-shirt and she was in that kitchen cooking her family that Thanksgiving meal. And she finally went upstairs and got dressed and came down for the food. That is some real shit. Like, that is reality TV, because we all do that. When we know we got people coming over, the last thing we do is get dressed. We be cooking. We be spraying off the furniture from the last summer where we put it up. You know, we putting out the decorations. We making sure we putting out the paper products, and we setting the tables up. Y'all know the last thing you do is go upstairs, take your shower, and put your little outfit on for dinner, for the cookout, for the get together. I was like, that is real. Nowadays, you would have the person in 5-inch stiletto heels, in full glam, with a fresh weave, a brand new outfit that their stylist picked out for them, knowing good and well that all they did was cater that damn food in, and they ain't cooked shit. That's what we missing, y'all. We are missing the real shit. I never watched, but I do watch all the reviews. Yeah. Like, we missing the real shit, man. Like, that was real. When, you know, you really watch those kids figure out their life. You really watch those kids figure out their life. Remember when Chris wanted to start a topless car wash? It was hilarious. You literally just described the last few seasons of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't feel like I did, but okay. Baby, I was here for Carolyn and that Thanksgiving dinner and all of her family sitting there. Like, I was just here for it. I don't know. It just... Like, Teresa has been putting up for the cameras. Are y'all doing a drag race panel tonight? Yeah, I think they are. I think it's going to be on D's channel, House of D. Hold on, let me see what time it's supposed to start. I'm behind, so I'm not gonna be over there. I'm behind on the All Stars. I watched the first episode. I'm still on episode 2. I'm gonna get caught up this week so I can be on next week's episode. Where's my phone? Oh shoot! I know I got my phone down here because it was in my pocket. I'm about to say it was in my pocket when I came downstairs. I knew I had my phone. Let me see. It's going to be on D's channel at... Hold on. Let me see what time it's starting. Oh, it's live now. It's live now. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. It's live now. But yeah, so... It's just... I just feel like that's just a lot of what we're missing. And I don't know, I don't know if we can put that genie back in the bottle. Like, I don't know if we get that back, because now that's what everybody wants to see. Whenever an episode doesn't have a major argument or a fight, then everybody want to be like, oh, it was a filler. Oh, it was boring. Oh, it was this. Oh, it was that. And I'm like, but is it boring? Is it a filler? Why can't it just be that ain't nobody feel like fighting that day? Why can't it be that they just decided they was going to go, lollygagging on down the street and do what they had to do? Like, why does it have to be, oh, this was boring? And that's why I try not to use that language when I'm talking about my shows and I'm reviewing. I try not to use the language boring. I try not to use the language filler, because it's not always a filler episode just because somebody ain't arguing. We say filler because we're waiting for the next big fight or the next big argument or the next big thing we saw in the trailer. That's why we use that language. But that's why I try to stop using it, and I try to get away from that language, because it's not... It doesn't mean that. Y'all know what I'm saying? At least that's my opinion. I mean, y'all tell me what y'all think. That's my opinion. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to do something real quick here. But yeah. So I just thought it was such a shock that I didn't see that coming, but I feel like maybe Bravo is putting their foot down. I don't know. Maybe Bravo is looking for things and making some serious decisions. Maybe they're sending a message to the other seasons, the other shows, to say, listen, if y'all don't want this to happen, then y'all need to do ... right? Maybe that's what they're thinking. I don't know. It's due to lack of drama and structure. It's like an action movie with no action, no plot line. But that's what I'm saying. Like, since when did reality TV have to be action all the time? Why does it have to be action, 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 action? Really be, why do you think Martha Vineyards was paused? Because y'all wasn't watching it. The ratings were not great. And for all of these people that were so upset and so in their feelings and talking about Bravo, 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 the numbers weren't matching the outrage. That's my opinion. Now, I know that's not a popular opinion. I know people want me to be like, Bravo's being racist and all that. No. Y'all wasn't watching the show. They need to send a message and let them know they will lose their jobs, because I'm sure that's what they said. They said that's what everybody's scared of now. Everybody's scared that New Jersey is going to get a reboot. Like, because remember, the last show that didn't have it where Bravo canceled the reunion was New York. And you saw what happened to the Real Housewives of New York. They canceled them girls. And they rebooted the show. Basically, Martha's Vineyard ratings were as low as Watch What Happens Live, and it gets like 100,000 views. Yet Watch What Happens Live ain't canceled. But Watch What Happens Live is a different genre. It's a different genre. It's not the same. So you can't, that's comparing apples to oranges. You can't just say, well, it's a show, it's a show, it's a show. No, Watch What Happens Live is a 30-minute show that comes on after the shows. That's sort of a recap talk show. So yeah, the ratings are going to be low because the show's ratings are low. Nobody cares to watch What Happens Live because nobody watched the show. Nobody cares about the show. Watch What Happens Live's ratings have been low. And also you can't compare because Andy Cohen is his show. Like he's gonna make sure that his show is protected. It's his show. To me, that's like comparing apples to oranges. I love old Real Housewives of New Jersey. The old drunk alabasters making a mess of their big grown lives was funny to me. I mean, New York. I said New Jersey. Actually, I think Summer's house, Martha's Vineyard, was paused because Preston and Jordan started the Ice Out of Jasmine. That's what we complain about. They're too new. I bet if Bravo start pulling those checks, I bet they will fall in line real quick. Now, that's true. That's why I said I do think that Bravo is maybe sending a message to the rest of the housewives. Watch What Happens Live is literally Andy in a chair on a soundstage. It's the cheapest thing Bravo can make. Right. And it doesn't cost Bravo any money to make Watch What Happens Live. So that also is something you have to take into consideration too. They literally do not have to spend any money on that show. So yeah, to me, it's comparing apples to oranges. I don't think you can compare the ratings of Watch What Happens Live to the ratings of an actual show where you have to pay people salaries and you have to pay, staff, and you have to actually put things in place and all that goes into creating a show. Yeah. So we have Dubai debuting tomorrow night. We're gonna see what Dubai is giving. We're gonna see what Dubai is giving tomorrow night, y'all. I think Bravo's trying to save money on all of the salaries of the OG housewives, to be honest. They could also do the reunions and Watch What Happens Live like they did Summer's House, Martha's Vineyard. Child, don't nobody want to see that shit. I didn't want to see that. I'm excited for Dubai to support the show. I do too. Why did they wait so long for Dubai? That was actually good. I don't know, Monique. I don't know. That's another thing me and Scotty were talking about. We were like, shoot, at the rate we're going, we're not going to get Potomac or Atlanta till 2025 because they're literally filming right now. I think because it'll be New Jersey, Dubai. After that, it'll be Salt Lake City and Orange County, and then New York, and then we'll get Atlanta and Potomac. So I think New Jersey is going to, because they put New Jersey on the pause last year, but it was only for like 2 months. But I think it's going to be a hard pause. It's going to be a hard pause. And expect to see some new faces. I don't think they'll do a full reboot like they did with New York, but I do think some people are going to lose their jobs. I do. And I do think they're going to have to make a decision between Melissa and Teresa. I do. Oh, yeah. Married to Medicine is filming right now, too. Yeah. For them to go over to Dubai and do a show, they treat Dubai like a redheaded stepchild, and it's way better than all of the American franchise. I don't know about all of the American franchises, but I did enjoy Dubai. Yep. So, all right, you guys, what's coming on at 8 o'clock? Is Dubai coming on at 8 o'clock or New Jersey? Which one comes on at 8 o'clock? Is it Dubai or Jersey? Whichever one comes on at 8 o'clock is the one we'll probably do a live review of tomorrow. And then we'll do the other one on Monday. I think Marge is definitely going to probably be gone. I don't think Marge makes it. Jersey is the lead-in. Okay, well, I guess we'll do Jersey tomorrow and we'll do Dubai on Monday. Do I plan to watch The Real Housewives of Atlanta? Yeah. Yeah. Both gens can leave. Ciao. Well, you guys, we're getting ready to get off of here. If you guys want to hang on, we're going to be heading over to Dee's house. I've redirected the chat over to Dee's house to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars. So for those of you that enjoy RuPaul's Drag Race, just hang on. We're about to head over there now. Everybody else, I will talk to you guys later. We may do Love and Marriage Huntsville in the morning. If not, we'll do it tomorrow evening. I have something to do tomorrow. So if not, we'll do it. If we don't do it in the morning before I leave the house, we'll do it when I get back. It's really just going to depend on what time I get up in the morning and whether this episode was worth talking, whether I'm, y'all know how I feel about Huntsville, child. And I will talk to y'all later. Mwah! Yep, just wait right here. We're going to shoot on over together. All right, y'all.